Hello everyone, welcome to my channel or welcome back. Here to do my weekly wax update, so everything that I finished this week and some of the stuff that, the newer stuff that I melted. I'm feeling and looking pretty rough. I've taken today off work, but I'm just sorry, the dog is going nuts out there. It's just been a week. It's Wednesday. I normally have this filmed by Sunday and it is Wednesday. So I just went, if I don't film it today, it's never going to happen. So let's take this brief burst of energy that I've got to get it out. So empties wise, I do have a bit here. So starting off with K Emerald Agave. So this is like, it's really nice. It's kind of, smelling it there, I got a big whiff of floral. There are floral notes to it, but I found in general it smells much more, it kind of reminds me a little bit of a non-salty version of like cactus and sea salt. Like it's got that kind of cactus, agave sort of thing. So it's got a real crisp green like tone. But it's got fruits as well, and then a little bit of a floral. So it's a really, really lovely warm weather blend. But yeah, right now, and I didn't even pick this up so much when it melted, but right now in the clamshell, I'm getting a lot of floral. So I don't know why that is. So yeah, I've really enjoyed this. I've gone through multiple clams and shots and things of it. I probably would get it again. I don't need to have it. I have had it a lot, but I still like it a lot, and it does throw quite well. I did a sample from L3 of Cherries Jubilee. I don't know why the dog's... I thought there was someone, like a postie at the door, but there's nothing there. I really, really was surprised by how much I liked this. So much that I went into the group and I asked for the notes, and I was surprised because somebody said it's cherries, and she has like a house blend called Jubilee, which is like a white cake blend. The notes to that are not appealing to me at all. And this really does not smell like a bakery blend at all. This smells like just one of the best cherry scents I've ever smelled. So I feel like I have my doubt. Like either she's just got this amazing cherry oil that I haven't encountered or haven't encountered in the right way, or there's multiple cherry scents in here. I feel like this one has a touch of effervescence, like a kind of almost sparkling cherry, but then it's got other stuff as well. Like, I feel like this blend would go really well with bakery, but I don't smell bakery in it. So that it has a bakery oil blend in there is really surprising to me. But I love it. I do want to get more of this one. I want to blend it with zucchini bread. I really want more of that. It is a really good cherry scent. Teddy Bees Snowpocalypse 2021. So this one is a magnificent blend of boardwalk marshmallow clouds, cashmere, sandalwood, vanilla bean, and cedar. This one is not bad. It's nice. I've done it the last few times, I think in the bedrooms. It's a nice kind of evening bedroom scent. It's smooth and polished but woody at the same time. It's not too overwhelming in either direction. Like the cashmere and the boardwalk marshmallow is what gives it that really kind of smooth polished tone. And then you've got the cedar and the sandalwood. It's nothing like exceptionally special, so I just don't... Sorry, I really should have like tried to do something with my hair other than just leaving it. But anyway, it becomes a distraction. Yeah. So Snowpocalypse 2021. It's nice. It's not like anything crazy special. I don't know if I need it again. I just feel like there are other blends out there that are probably in the same family and I like them more, but it's nice. If I had it again, I'd melt it, and it threw pretty well. White Pumpkin and Birch from Teddy Bees. So this one is white pumpkin, warm spices, sandalwood, amber, vanilla, birch, and cedar. This one I wasn't a big fan of. It's a very strongly spiced scent. The warm spices, and I think the white pumpkin. I'm finding, I don't know if there's more than one white pumpkin oil out there, or if just the first blend I had with white pumpkin just had this scent aspect dialed down, but white pumpkin is a very intense kind of spiced scent as well. And so really I just get this super spicy pumpkin. Like I'm not picking up the birches and the cedar and the amber and all those things that I thought would be really good in this mix, because the really spicy white pumpkin is just too overwhelming. So not the biggest fan of this one. It's quite strong, but I don't need to repurchase that. L3 Mimosa Mandarin and Salty Sea Air. So I've enjoyed this one. I think I enjoyed it more towards the end because I've really gotten into fruity Salty Sea Air type scents lately and sweet Salty Sea Air type scents. So yeah, this one is, you know, Mimosa and Mandarin is maybe not my favorite of the fruity scents. It's not bad. It's just nothing super special, but it is nice with Salty Sea Air. It's a nice kind of fresh, refreshing sort of scent. Throws pretty well. I don't know. I don't feel any kind of attachment to it. I don't think I need to get it again. Sparkles Wax Melts Pink Fall Night. So this is Pink Apple Punch, Cozy Cabin, Palo Santo, Falling Leaves, and Bite Me. Yeah, this one doesn't really give much of anything. I don't know. It's a weird combo, and the scents just kind of clash and drown each other out. It doesn't smell terrible, but it just doesn't smell that great. Yeah, it also doesn't throw very well. So yeah, I wasn't a fan of that one. I wouldn't get that one again. I finished Rose Girls Tea and Cakes. I've been working on that bag for a long time. Finally finished it. I melted it with, I did blend it. Let's see if I can find what I blended. Oh, did I put it away? I don't know. I melted it with a scoop from Scoopable. It was Michelle's Berry Madness, which is like a creme brulee berry scent, and it was a good mix. Like, they actually balanced each other out pretty well. The tea and cakes wasn't overwhelming. I have found, and this is why I wanted to finish this bag off, I have found recently the strength of this has been dissipating kind of quickly. I will say it's probably, I didn't write the date down, but I think I've had this for a couple of years. So it's definitely outlasted a lot of Rose Girls Bakery. I do find Rose Girls Bakery does not really have great longevity. Not all of it. Can't tart everything with the same brush, but a lot of it doesn't. But the tea and cakes lasted a couple of years. So that's better than most for Rose Girls. But definitely, and it was not bad in this case because, you know, a lot of the times when I blended it, I used to have to use a tiny amount or it would overpower, whereas the last few blends I've done, it's actually been kind of well balanced because it's not been as strong. So, yeah, so nice combo. Would I get Rose Girls Tea and Cakes again? Probably, maybe. She has a really good one. And it is really strong while it, you know, while it's in its strength, and like 2 years is not bad. I mean, I would always like my wax to last as long as it can, but a mini melter bag, even for a blending one, the likelihood of me having any left post sort of that 2 year mark is unlikely. I tend to get through them quicker than that. So I'm okay with that. So yes, I would probably get her tea and cakes again. She does have a very good one. Okay. Just throwing stuff around. L3 Ocean Breeze Mango and Red Apples. So I have enjoyed this one, but I don't know if I really got much from it this time. It's fruity, but it does, I don't know, for some reason it reminds me a bit of laundry. It does remind me of that scent from Super Tarts. The apples and this ocean kind of, I can't remember what else is in it. That one doesn't have mango. I don't really smell mango in here, other than to say I think there's like an extra fruity tone, which is smelling a bit artificial. So I don't know. I don't know if I've done much in L3's mango. I know I've done a lot of mango sorbet. I don't know so much about mango. So anyway, this one's fine. Throws pretty well normally, but probably, I don't know, it doesn't feel like a repurchase. All right, so I have here a loaf bag. I'm pretty sure I remember what it is, but let's grab the label and see. Yes, so this is, God, that label got so trashed. The label's been sitting in the bag with the wax for a little while. So this is You Can't Sit With Us. This is Wildberry Mousse, and today is October 3rd. So this scent, very strong. It's survived a long time, I think. Yeah, July 21, so it's lived a couple of years now. It throws for a long time. So this one I put on, it melted all morning, and I didn't get to change that day. And when I went to bed, it was still going really strongly. That doesn't happen with a lot of bakery scents. It's not bad. It's not my favorite Wildberry Mousse scent. I feel like I have drifted away from today's October 3rd as a blender a little bit. Like, it's fine, but I just don't really pick up, like, it's not like a really intensely great Palo Santo bakery to me anymore compared to some of the others. So this is fine. I didn't need a loaf. Like, a loaf was a bit much for this particular set, and I don't need to get that again. Glad to be done with it, but it was fine. Blackberry jam butter cookies, pumpkin pecan waffles, toasted mallow cookie therapy. This has been an absolute favourite. I think, and I hope I've still got at least one, possibly two more bougie bars. I did buy a few of it because I wanted a bigger quantity, and this was the only shape she had it in. This one is phenomenal. This is just like perfect. It's kind of smoky. It's like a smoky bakery blackberry jam. And I guess that's the toasted mallow, but toasted mallow doesn't normally lean smoky, but I get smoky here. And I just love it. Like, it's just this beautiful, dense bakery with blackberry jam. It always smells delicious. It throws super well. I do remember this one took a little while to cure when it first arrived. I was like, not great, but then it started to pop. So let this one sit for a bit. I do definitely want more of this. This one will be going on my list of, you know, at what point I get called up for L3 Customs. I will be putting that on my list because I love it. L3 Waxy Wonders Blue Sugar Zucchini bread. Today is October 3rd. This one, it's pretty good. It's a solid blue sugar bakery scent. I do like blue sugar with zucchini bread. Again, today is October 3rd. I don't feel like it adds a huge amount. Could probably take it or leave it. It adds like a sugar cookie to it, I suppose. Maybe a little bit more complexity, but yeah, you know. But yeah, still, I pretty much like any blue sugar bakery. So I would get this combo again, or I would get it in a slightly different kind of combo. But, you know, any kind of blue sugar bakery is okay with me, and it throws pretty well. Britta's Creepy Treasures Night Stalker. So this is patchouli, blue sugar, sugar cookie royale. I may have let this one sit too long. And I have another bag of it as well. In the bag, I'm smelling a really strong patchouli. I can't really smell much of the other notes. Warmed up, though, I don't really think this through very well. So, yeah. It did in its heyday, and it is 3 years old now. So, you know, probably can't complain too much, but I should have melted it earlier. You know, that's on me. L3 Black Sugar, Blue Sugar, Exotic Coconut. So, one of my custom doggy bags, but not a custom of mine. I did receive this, I think, as a sample first, or something. Someone else blended this. But it's one of my favourite scents. I do have like 2 more bags of it, like fluted tarts or something, because it's been repoured again since. I just love it. I love it. Like, today's actually would be a pretty good day for melting this. It's not like a super cold day. It's kind of like a typical end of winter day, but it's like really gloomy. I don't know why, but for some reason this scent really resonates with me on overcast days. Not cold days, but not warm days either. It's weird. There's this weird thing that I have with this scent and the weather. But as Melbourne has a lot of that type of weather, I actually get a fair bit of melting time out of this. The scent is really hard to describe though. Like, it's not strongly black sugar. It's not strongly blue sugar. It becomes something else. So definitely recommend trying it. It is a great scent. It throws really well. I just love it. Okay, so that's all of the empties. Now I'm going to go on to the everything else. The first belts. So there is a bit of teddy bees here. I have been steadily each week picking a few of my newer teddy bees things to melt. I do try, if, you know, obviously it's only been poured within the last month, to wait. This one seemed well and truly ready to go, so the usual suspects. Blackberry jam, buttery shortbread cookies, toasted marshmallows on a campfire, and sweet strawberry pound cake. So this was poured in June, late June. This was great. I knew it would be. I knew as soon as I saw the notes, because I really love that. The blackberry jam buttery shortbread cookies, I'm fairly certain that's just a blackberry jam butter cookies, but maybe she combines her own, or maybe she's just found the better oil of that, but hers is always delicious. And then with her strawberry pound cake's one of my favorites. I melted this at the same time as that blackberry jam cookie therapy toasted mallow blend that I was talking about from L3, and they were definitely related. Not the same, obviously. This one's sweeter. It's got strawberry pound cake in it, but given they're both, and the other one's more dense because it's got cookie therapy, but for blackberry jam toasted mallow scents, there was a really delicious kind of common theme between them, and they definitely hit the same kind of sweet spot. So, but this one is definitely different enough with the strawberry pound cake to kind of for me to enjoy and want both. So definitely love this. It threw pretty well. I suspect I will probably want to get more of it. I do think I still like that L3 one slightly more, just a little bit. Just the cookie therapy, I think, just puts it over the edge, but they're still both great scents. I also did a few of my Rose Girl scents from the pre-order from a little while ago, the Mario Melters. A lot of them were not really winter scents, so I didn't reach for them immediately, but yeah. So I did Princess Peach's Staycation, Summer Scoop, Mango Sorbet, and Blackberry Birthday Cake. So this one, look, it was always going to be a love for me. I love her mango sorbet and blackberry combos. Like, it's just the best mango sorbet blackberry combo you can get, and those two scents go together so well. Birthday cake just adds kind of sweetness. Her birthday cake's not bad. Some birthday cake oils smell very plasticky to me, and while I wouldn't say I love or really need to melt the Rose Girls one, it doesn't have those tones. It's fine for adding a little bit of bakery sweetness. And then Summer Scoop, it's just a really nice creamy strawberry in here. So this is just a really lovely fruity scent. The blackberry mango could have been a little bit stronger, but then it probably would have just smelled like blackberry mango, which, while I would have loved that, it's nice to have something a bit different too. So really enjoyed this. It threw pretty well. Definitely I would get more. The way I feel about it right now, I would get more of that. Princess Tea Party. So this is tea and cake, strawberry pound cake, marshmallow smoothie. I also really enjoyed this one. Like I said, her tea and cakes is great. Her strawberry pound cake is good. This one is more tea and cakes than strawberry pound cake, and I think that's a good thing. It's not just straight up tea and cakes. Like, you definitely can smell a little bit of that sweet marshmallow smoothie and creaminess, and you can smell some strawberry pound cake, but it's still a very distinctly tea and cakes blend. So I enjoyed that. Again, another one I'd be interested to see if I had my own tea and cakes. I've got a lot of strawberry pound cake. I've got more strawberry pound cake coming from another vendor. Whether I could do something like this myself. So if I could get that kind of combo going, maybe I wouldn't need to repurchase it, but it's nice. I've never blended strawberry pound cake and tea and cakes before. Never thought about it, but it works. Rose Girls again, A Sweet Princess Party, and Bowser's Birthday Bash. So this one is strawberry pound cake, cookie land, cupcakes at Tiffany's, vanilla ice cream, confetti cake, cream cheese frosting, strawberry vanilla milkshake. I nearly didn't get this one. I think, yeah, I was, you know, I like a good strawberry scent. I like a good strawberry pound cake scent, but Cookie Land sometimes works for me, sometimes doesn't. It's got a very toffee-like smell. Same with cupcakes at Tiffany's, and cream cheese frosting also doesn't work with me a lot. So there was a lot of potential for this one to go awry, and even on cold, it just smells like sugar overload, like just excessive. But it wasn't bad warmed up. It was actually alright warmed up. Definitely these kind of super sickly, oversweet toffee-like notes dialed down, the strawberry dialed up. It was like a creamy strawberry with some extra sweetness. It was not bad. I'm not saying I was like crazy about it. I don't know if I'd need to get it again. I might blend it with some more bakery just to tone it down a little bit further, but it was well-rounded, I would say. So, and it did throw quite strongly. So I did from the Earth Day sampler from L3. This is June Grass, Spring Blossoms, and Vanilla Amberette. This one was strong, but you really don't smell the Vanilla Amberette. It's really super crisp and fresh with the June Grass and the Spring Blossoms. So you get that kind of ocean grassy scent that you get from June Grass, and then not like an overly floral scent, but just even more fresh greenness. And it's not bad. Like, they're a good green kind of combo. I like it, but I think I was hoping for that Vanilla Amberette to come through. Like kind of a creamy, body care-esque type vibe, and I really don't get that. So it's fine, but it's just not what I was kind of hoping for from it. A very strong throw, probably not something I would get again. L3 Mellow Fireside, Ozone, Bourbon and Wood Smoke. So I put this one up here in my office. It might need some more cure time because it smells really good, but I don't think I got much from it when it threw. I think I got a bit of sweetness and a tiny bit of smokiness. But wood smoke is one of my favorite oils. It's just the best smoky scent. I just, normally when I smell it, I'm just like, there it is, but I didn't. I can smell it here cold, but I didn't get it warm. Yeah. So I'll let this one sit a little bit longer. It has receipt. I can't remember if I got this because I've had 2 L3 orders, one in June and one in April. I can't, and because I've been really bad at writing down dates lately, which is not good. I really need to make myself do that. But I can't remember if this was June or April. So the last few things I have are just Teddy Bees souffles, or tins, I suppose. The first one is Emma of Normandy. So I actually did Emma of Normandy and vanilla and stone fruits at the same time in different rooms. Emma of Normandy is dark berries, sensual orchid blooms, and warm vanilla. Vanilla stone fruit is sensual vanilla, tonka bean, red plums, caramelized sugar, and peach flesh. So somebody said in the comments that these smell very, not the same, but related. And I suppose one's a berry sort of sensual vanilla, and one's a, you know, sensual something, and then the other's a stone fruit, sensual vanilla and something. So it makes sense. And yes, they definitely smell related on cold. On warm, however, I mean, they didn't like clash or anything, but definitely their differences become a lot more pronounced. With Emma of Normandy, I found this one transformed a lot, and this really peppery kind of spice came out. I don't know if spice is the right word, but I can't think of any other way to describe it. I can't smell it here cold. But when it warmed out, it was really strong, and I didn't love it. I was really expecting to love this one based on how it smells cold and based on how people have raved about it after they've melted it. I really thought this one was going to win for me, but after that kind of weird peppery spicy thing toned down, I did enjoy it more because I could smell more of the kind of berries and the sensual tones that I can smell here right now. But yeah, warmed, it wasn't a favourite. It threw pretty well. The vanilla and stone fruit, on the other hand, was beautiful. This was lovely. It smelled exactly like it does, pretty much exactly like it does on cold. I think the fruits and stuff came more alive in it, which is what you want. After a while, this one started smelling like cashmere cedar, like a fruity cashmere cedar. I have a fruity cashmere cedar blend. It's got like mango sorbet and a few other things, but it's got cashmere cedar. And this really reminded me of that after a while. I don't know why. Like there's no cashmere notes, no cashmere cedar or anything like that in here, but that's where it went. So I really did like this one. So, and it was medium to high, I'd say. It did pretty well. So vanilla and stone fruit, I feel like is one I would probably get again. Emma of Normandy, I will keep trying it, melting it, seeing what happens. But on first melt, not one I would get again. I also did vanilla pumpkin and cashmere. So this one is vanilla pumpkin, marshmallow fluff, cashmere cream, and vanilla birch. This one I didn't love either. The pumpkin came out a lot more and a lot more spicily. I've done kind of vanilla pumpkin-y scents before and they've been okay, which is why I thought this one might work. It wasn't bad. Like, it's not the worst pumpkin I've ever had, but yeah, the pumpkin just came on a lot more strong and a lot more spicy than I was expecting. So it was not, like, it was okay. I will melt the whole souffle. I'll be fine with it, but it just, I was wanting more vanilla-iness, I think, from this one. So, whoop, through pretty well, I think. That's it. That's everything that I melted last week. So, yeah, I will leave it there. I hope you're all doing really well. I'll talk to you all again soon. Bye.